Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we are going to be opening up the Legendary Decks 2. I've been really waiting for this set to come out for about 5 to 6 months now. This literally makes Dark Magician a competitive deck because you have one of the last pieces that you really need for the Dark Magician deck. We'll be getting the other piece, one more card that you can tech into the deck that I've been trying out as a 1 or 2 of. They'll be coming out in the Yugi Structure deck, I think in a week or two, with ABCs and all that, and the Yugi Magna Forces. So, first off, I have to say, when I saw this box, this is the first time actually seeing it in person. I tried picking it up early this week. My locals didn't have them yet. I went to 3 to 4 different Walmarts. Nobody had them. I mean, they didn't have it in stock at all. They were like, oh, we didn't order them. Because apparently last year's Legendary decks didn't do so good, so they never reordered them. So I had to order these, same price, got them a little bit cheaper actually, like $1 or so cheaper online. It came today in the mail, so let's open it up. A lot of you guys can ask me, Seto, when are you going to update your Dark Magician deck? You know, because Dark Magician gets the rest of its support in here. When are you going to do Red Eyes? Just wait and see. You'll see it happen on the channel within the next month or so. This month in October, I'm mainly focusing on dark-based decks that are, you know, because of Halloween type of themes, you know, like we have Skull Servants and Ghost Tricks coming out here soon. But yes, guys, let's concentrate on this right here. The box looks beautiful. I love last year's box because it had holographics all, you know, around it, like as you see on here. But it looks very beautiful, and there's the back here. It looks gorgeous. You have new Exordia support, you have Dark Magician Girl support, you have all the God cards hollowed out that are legal, so that's amazing. You pretty much have everything to build a Red Eyes deck right in this box for you. Literally, you have everything. Everything that was in the main set last year, a year ago, is in here, and then you have the new Red Eyes support coming out in the next main set. You get just about all the Blue Eyes support. You do need to pick up your Blue Eyes Spirits, which are about $4 a piece, but those are from the tins. They're very cheap. The only thing you're missing is Blue Eyes Sage, really, and some extra deck cards and main deck cards, depending upon how you want to build your Blue Eyes deck. But it made the Blue Eyes deck from probably a $300 deck down to maybe a $150, $100 deck. It made it budget friendly, and believe me, I do believe the rest of the Blue Eyes stuff will get reprinted in the future. Then you have, for your promo cards, you have all these cool tokens, which I haven't seen them yet in person. I've seen them online, and they just look awesome. You have Zodia support, and you have Ties of the Brethren that can be used as a, you know, tech card for many different decks. But without further ado, guys, let's open this baby up. I am really excited for this. I got a pin right here, so give me a second to try. There we go. Alright, there we go. Got it. Alright, but yeah, I've been waiting for this for a while, especially for, I don't know if they changed the name or not, but for the trap card. Now, a lot of people are going to say you need to run 3 of that trap card. I've been playtesting the heck out of Dark Magician the last month and a half when I knew this card was coming out, finally. Even before I did the Dark Magician deck profile and the Dark Magician Girl deck profile, for that matter. Literally, you only need to run 2 of it. So, people would say you need to get 3 of these boxes for that. No. You only need to spend 60 bucks and you get both of them in. A whole bunch of other stuff. You literally can pretty much pick up 2 boxes of these, have everything you need to build your Blue Eyes deck for the most part, and definitely Red Eyes, and then you can maybe spend maybe 20-30 bucks, you know, again, and then you could just about 20 bucks and get everything else you need for Red Eyes and Blue Eyes. That's what I did. But yeah, let's open this up. I can't wait to open it. Oh, ooh! I forgot they hollowed out Blue Eyes White Maiden. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. They look so beautiful. So let's go with the promos first. Let's get these out of the way. So we have Joey's deck, we have Yugi's deck, and Seto Kaiba's deck we're going to leave for last because it's Seto Kaiba, and we love Seto Kaiba here on this channel, right? Seto Kaiba, you know, Joey's a dog, Yugi's a cheater, and Seto Kaiba screws the rules, and everybody loves him. Yep. So, let's open up our promo pack here. I don't do much product opening on this channel, but when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. Excuse me, guys, like I said, I'm still sick. So we have Dark Burning Attack, as you see there. They look like, I'm not joking, they look really beautiful. It looks really beautiful as a secret. It looks a little bit too hollow, but it looks gorgeous. And we have Dark Burning Attack. I'll go over the attack. So this is pretty much like Regeki for Dark Magician Girls. So Dark Magic Attack takes care of back row. Dark Burning Attack takes care of monsters. Then we have Dark Burning Magic. Oh my bloody mercy, that looks beautiful. Oh, I gotta look at that. Oh, now this card I'm thoroughly happy with. I'm going to probably be using it in the Dark Magician Girl deck because I use Dark Magician in it. It's a quick play spell. It nukes your opponent's board. It's, believe me, you go Dark Navigate, you go Magician's Navigation, bring out special summon the Dark Magician from your hand, bring out Dark Magician Girl. If you had this set and you activate on your opponent's turn or on their end phase because you went first, you just blow up their field like that. And they're like, oh, board nuke. And then the card we've been waiting for, we have right here, Eternal Soul. Oh, looks gorgeous. Great card. Helps you search out Thousand Knives and Dark Magic Attack. I'm going to put the main cards there. We'll put the decks here. I'll put the decks right here so I can make room because there's a lot of good cards out of this thing. It's worth the 30 bucks, guys. I'm not promoting it, but when I saw the cards that came in this, and literally you're building a Red Eyes deck out of this, when you know, for the most part, it's like a Red Eyes structure deck with Blue Eyes and other stuff thrown in it. It's literally, that's exactly what it is, an expensive Red Eyes structure deck. But let's open up. We'll leave the God cards for last. But so this card I've been waiting for, Eternal Soul. It's a great card. You can use it with your Dark Magician stuff, your Dark Magician Girl decks if you're running Dark Magician in that. They have a tab on here. I'm just trying to get that tab open. There we go. This card really needed a reprint, the Blackstone of Legend, because from testing, ever since they came out with Red Eyes Toon Dragon and the Dark Magician, toon. Oh, the Joey token. We'll leave that for last. That looks awesome. You can actually use the Blackstone of Legend in your Toon deck as a 2 or 3 of. So we have, I don't know, what the heck? There's like a little bit of ink or something that dried up on my thing right there, but it's fine. You have the Blackstone of Legend. It really needed a reprint. It was like a $40 card for almost this entire year. You have, Return of the Red Eyes. This came out as a super in the promo, but it's a pretty good card. You have, that looks really, that's dark. Then you also have Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, another reprint of this card. It's a beautiful card. Then you have Red Eyes Black Dragon. They went with the alternative artwork. Red Eyes Black Flare Metal Dragon, good card that needed a reprint. Not so much Red Eyes Ascending Lightning, but that's that's the first reprint of that. First reprint of Red Eyes Rebellion Retro Dragon. You're probably gonna run that. Red Eye Black Metal Dragon. You definitely run this in the deck. It's great. It's pretty much your searcher for the deck. This is Reborn's things, and this, it's a retrained Red Eyes. Then we have, if it would be a Joey deck without Axe Raider, and then we got Alligator Swordsman. I gotta read it. This mighty lizard man can swing his sword so fast that it's more than the speed of the sound. Does Axe Raider say anything? I don't think so. An axe-wielding monster of tremendous strength and agility. This card used to be pretty expensive back in the day. Baby Dragon, Jinzo, Goblin Attack Force, which people don't remember. He actually used this when he faced Duke Devlin, so that's where that's from. Gear Free, the Iron Knight. Rocket Warrior, oh gosh. Blue Flame Swordsman, it was a promo in Joey's world, but it hasn't got a reprint. Time Roulette Go, Time Wizard. Phoenix Gear Free, I think now, I know Joey didn't use Geminis, but I think they're doing this because the new Gemini archetype is coming out in the next main set, so some of the stuff like that was Gemini support was getting kind of expensive there for a quick second, so I mean it's a good idea just to reprint that stuff. So Phoenix, this was for I think like a structure deck back in the day. Gemini Summoner, Blazing Butterfly, Dark Valkyria, which I actually liked back in the day just for fun on like DS games. Command Knight, I used to run this girl back in the day with Marauding Captain back in Warrior Swarm type of decks when it was a 10 promo. Valkyrie Knight, that's I think the first reprint of that card. Oh wow. Keeper of the Shrine, this card's really good. You run it in your Red Eyes deck. Infernal Fire Blast. Red Eyes Fusion, the first reprint of this. This helps you go into your Fusion monster, which I believe is in the back. And it also helps you go for the new, I think, Red Eyes Meteor Dragon. Cards of Red Constants, this is pretty much like your trade-in for Red Eyes. Polymerization. Salamandra for Flame Swordsman. Scapegoats, or Joey tokens as I called them. Foolish Burial, good reprint. Ooh, that Spider, first reprint of this since the thing here. Supervised, this card was going up a little bit in price because it's good Gemini support. MST, always a good reprint. Symbols of Duty for your normal monsters. Red Eye Spirit, first reprint of that since the, I think, Legendary decks last year. Kunai with Chains, Call the Haunted, always a good reprint. Torrential Tribune, good card. Burst Breather, Curse of Anubis. Your first reprint of this card, which is the Fusion, which you have to run Summon Skull, but you know what I mean by that. And Alligator Swordsman, I'm so happy they added this. This card was so, I never owned this card before, but it was such a cool card in the anime. And then you have your Joey token. Literally, Joey is a token now. Joey's a token now. But yeah, that's what the promos you get out of that. A lot of good just common red cards you get out of there. Pretty much like I said, all your Red Eye stuff you need is pretty much in here. You buy 2 of these and then buy some singles if you want to save some money, or just buy 3, spend $90. You literally can build pretty much a Red Eyes deck and just about a Blue Eyes deck for probably, you know, 2 decks you can pretty much build out of this. So it makes everything a lot cheaper. Next we'll go to Yugi the Cheater. Cheater, Pumpkin Eater, had tear and couldn't keep her. That's a bad joke. Whatever. Alright, let's open this up. So, the cool thing about this is they have literally reprinted the product. Now, people complain right now, they're like, oh my gosh, they've reprinted the God cards so much. But I'm going to tell you guys, there was not, besides before this, we only had like the Battle Pack, the Show and Jump promos, and the Gold Series from like a couple years ago of playable God cards. Now they've reprinted with the Megatins, and with this, they have, it's pretty much been reprinted to death, so we're good for the next 3 years. Sky for the Sky Dragon as a holo, a playable version. Obelisk the Tormentor is a playable version, and Ra. Then we have Exodia, the legendary Exodia Incarnate. We have Ties of the Brethren, which is a very, very good card. Obliterate! Oh no, Exodia, the unstoppable one. As I put all these cards up here, let's kind of spread it out now, the love. Exodia, you have all common pieces of Exodia, which is nice. Exodia Necros, which hadn't been reprinted in years, that needed a reprint. Dark Magician, this came out as a holo in the Megatins, but still good to have common reprints of the original artwork. Dark Magician Girl. Buster Blader, Silent Magician level 8, Silent Magician level 4. The Tricky. Big Shield Gardna, Magician's Valkyria, Blasty Magician, Block Magician, Mosh Mulan, Sangan with the errata text because he's probably going to come back on next ban list. Gold Sarcophagus needed a reprint because it came off the ban list, well, came off the limited list. Swords of Revealing Light, Natural Dimension, a good card. Magicians Unite, Tricky Spell 4, Thousand Knives, Dark Magic Attack, Contract with Exodia, goes along with your Necro. Messenger of Peace, a good reprint there. Dark Factory, Monster Reincarnation. Secret Village of the Spellcasters, a very good reprint. This was like a $30 card as a holo and never been reprinted. Thank you for reprinting this, Konami. Pod Duality, I'll never say it's a bad card. Good reprint. It's always like been a $1 to $2 card. Mirror Force. Beware of that one back row. When that's one back row you're charging into. Magical Hats. It wouldn't be a Yugi deck with Magical Hats and Magical Cylinder. Magician's Circle, a good card. Backup Soldier for your Exodia plays, and Gravity Bind, as well as your Yugi token, which looks badass. Whoop. With your alternative art Dark Magician, but it looks really good, I have to admit that. Now on to Seto Kaiba, the man of the hour. Right, let's go open this Seto Kaiba one. And I'm happy, even though they reprinted like, you know, Blue Eyes White Maiden and things like that. They gave most of them a holo upgrade, which was really nice. So, upgrade, quote unquote. So Maiden is now this rarity, and the Melody of the Awakened Dragons has another reprint, which looks gorgeous. I just love that they rarity bumped both of these. This was a super, and this was a super before the highest rarity. Now it's been bumped up, so now I can rarity bump Blue Eyes White Dragon a little bit more. And Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is a holo. Thank you, Konami, for doing this. It hasn't had a reprint like this in Show and Jump promo. I know they reprinted it as Gold Series and Commons, but not as a holo like this, which that did justice to it. So thank you. Blue Eyes White Dragon, the 3 different alternate artworks. I love that they did that. That is just so cool. Some people are always going to say in the comment section, rip the Blue Eyes White Dragons up, Seto. Well, there's only 3 of them. If there's a 4th one in here, I have to rip that one up. Dragon Spirit of White, a good reprint. Kaiba Man, that's me being sick. White Stone of Legend. White Stone of Ancients, this was like a $20 card. This was like a $10 card. $15. Good reprints of both of these. Protector, Eyes of the Blue, and Blue Eyes Master with the Eyes of Blue. This should have been the Sage, but whatever. They're probably going to reprint that soon. Battle Ox, Lajin, Vorse Raider, Alexandrite Dragon, Blade Knight used to be a fun card to play. Ancient Lamp for your Lajin plays. Tiger Dragon, Kid Moto Dragon, King of the Swamp, a good reprint. This was like a $4 rare, common, didn't matter. It's pretty expensive. Rider of the Storms hasn't been reprinted since the structure deck. Burstream of Destruction, Beacon of White, Mausoleum of White for your maiden plays. Polymerization. It wouldn't be a Seto Kaiba deck without Enemy Controller. Shrink, another good Seto Kaiba card. Silent Doom, Ancient Rule. Trade In, a good reprint. Where Art Thou? It's an okay reprint. Pot of Dichotomy, that's an interesting reprint. And Fusion Substitution, interesting reprint. Unexpected Die, that was like a $3-4 column or super from that never got reprinted. So that's its reprint right there. It's good. Negate Attack. Final Attack Order. I love this card back in the day when I used to play, you know, like put all my opponent's monsters to attack position and we just charge in. I used to be able to deck around this back in the day, like in 04, 05. Silent Shadow Spells, Cloning, Fusion Reserve. That's a good reprint right there. That was another expensive card somewhat. Pot of Jar of Avarice. This card is actually going up in price even though it got a reprint just recently. It's a good card for that new OCG deck. Azure Eyes, the Silver Dragon, First of the Dragons, and Seto Kaiba Token. This looks so badass. I want the real Seto Kaiba Seto. I'm stuttering right now, aren't I? I want the real Seto Kaiba, the voice actor. I think it's to sign that. I mean, I know somebody online one of these days when they have them do voice acting again. Somebody's gonna get these signed and they're gonna go up on eBay for some money. But whatever. There's a lot of good stuff in here, guys, and just a lot of the commons and everything. There's a lot of good stuff in here. The fact that it's literally you can build a Red Eyes deck out of this. There's so much stuff you can build out of this deck. So I have to say, guys, this is a very good deck. I would invest in it. There's good stuff all around for casual players, competitive players. There's money in this, and just for funsies, it's worth the $30. If you have a friend that loves Yu-Gi-Oh, buy it for them too. I'm not joking. So yeah. Also, guys, I'll mention if you guys would like to, I may take this to locals. I haven't broken up in here, so I know which is which. But I'll probably play with these, maybe with my friends. Maybe we'll have Joey versus Seto Kaiba, you know, Yugi versus Joey, Yugi versus Seto. We'll see. If you guys, you know, give this video enough likes, we'll probably do that. I'll try to do that later this week if everything works out okay. But we'll see. We'll see. Till next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.